For 15 years, humans and demons have battled. Hero, the human's greatest warrior, goes to the Demon King's castle to end the war. The Demon King turns out to be a queen who has been waiting to meet Hero in person. She reveals that the war has benefited both sides because their races have united to fight a common enemy and improve the economy. That the poorer human southern kingdoms must continue fighting demons in exchange for food and financial aid from the rich central kingdoms has allowed the powerful and corrupt to abuse the weak. Moreover, no matter who wins or if the war ends suddenly without compensating those employed, it will cause a massive civil war, much to Hero's dismay. But the queen needs his help to bring prosperity and peace to both races. Convinced, Hero agrees to give up his life for her. The queen and Hero teleport to the human realm and settle in a villa with the help of her most trusted servant, Headmaid. Rumors that the hero and Demon King fought and are recovering wounds are spread to delay the war. Crimson Scholar, a human noblewoman, is the queen's disguise. Thanks to Headmaid, a 4-field crop rotation system would increase production, but the Crimson Scholar cannot persuade the village elder. Their suspicions are confirmed later that night when they discover 2 young sisters hiding in the stables. As insects with no self-control, they are ridiculed by Headmaid. Aware of their need for assistance at the villa, the sisters ask Headmaid to teach them human behavior, to change their minds about war. The scholar educates 3 noble, warrior, and merchant sons. It's thanks to her classes that the scholar can reschedule her meeting with the village elder. After a few months, the village adopted the scholar's farming methods. Female Knight, a member of Hero's old party, is revealed to be Crimson Scholar's and Hero's alter ego, White Swordsman. He was severely wounded after his fight with the Demon King, and he offered his protection in gratitude to Female Knight. Crimson Scholar claims. Ariel tells them that Archer went to serve one of the Southern Kingdom's royal families, while Female Magician sought him out in the demon realm. In the human realm, Scholar reveals to Female Knight her secret weapon, potatoes, a crop unknown to her and the church, which Female Knight agrees to spread. While the scholar is away, the Merchant Alliance Guild receives a dry compass from the scholar and decides to monopolize it. When Hero returns to the villa, the queen gives him an imposing black armor and tells him to use it while searching for female magicians in the demon realm. Since Hero's departure, Female Knight has moved to the villa to teach Crimson Scholar's students swordsmanship, another crop that will help increase mankind's food production if the Alliance helps fund its farming, is introduced to Scholar by a young merchant member. In spite of the fact that Scholar's goal is for the war to end peacefully, young merchant agrees. He surprises Crimson Scholar by proposing before leaving the South's economic independence from Central. In the Winter Kingdom, Winter Prince brags about Scholar with his butler. In the 6 months since Hero left for the demon realm, the queen's anxiety grows as she discovers he has been secretly returning to the villa, a fact only Chief Maid knows about. Meanwhile, Central commands the southern nations to build a massive naval fleet to retake Aurora Island, the demon's only human possession. To learn more about the demon realm and the human occupation of it, click here. With their commander the White Knight King incompetent, demon krakens decimate the expeditionary fleet sent to reclaim Aurora Island. Only the Winter Prince and his father survive. Most southern leaders despise White Knight King, who refuses to accept responsibility for his mistakes and blames them on the late Winter King. The Winter Prince succeeds his father as Winter King and summons Female Knight to command a second expedition to recapture Aurora Island. Scholar reveals to Female Knight that she is the Demon King and wishes to be her friend. Female Knight was surprised to learn that Hero had previously admitted the truth and accepted her friend. After a year apart, Hero and Queen finally reunite at the New Year festival. After a private dance, Hero tells her he intends to help the humans retake Aurora Island in a month. Hero then flees, promising to meet her again on the front lines. After explaining the causes of war to elder sister maid, Crimson Scholar answers. As a result of these nightmares, the Black Knight's army in Gateway City is affected, including the Crusader commander's sanity and morale. The Crimson Scholar arrives at the Winter King's camp to help him and Female Knight. With the Salt Scholar's help, the Winter Kingdom forces build a land bridge across the Arctic Ocean to counter the Arctic generals and his demons' advantage at sea. Female Knight leads the Winter Kingdom armies to Aurora Island and seizes the beaches. A long siege at the Arctic generals' fortress awaits their victory. Hero teleports to their camp and the Crusader armies arrive from Gateway City, surprising the Winter armies. The Crusaders abandon the city and its citizens to the Eastern Fortress mercenary general. Commanding a new government made up of powerful demons, the general seeks to maintain interdemonic harmony. A final attack by the demons is thwarted when Female Knight defeats the Arctic general. Winter King honors Crimson Scholar and Female Knights with titles after recapture of Aurora Island. Then Archer reunites with Hero, telling him not to isolate himself due to his powers. Now that the second summer is upon us, the Winter Kingdom has improved greatly thanks to the Crimson Scholar's assistance. To attend a festival, the hero disguises himself as the Black Knight. After training with Female Knight and tasting younger sister Maid's carbonated drink on a night out with the Eastern Fortress General, Hero is greeted by the Fire Dragon Princess, daughter of Archduke Fire Dragon. She brings Hero and elder sister Maid to the Iron Nation to show a new invention that will improve human education, the printing press. But time is running out for her. The Queen reveals to Female Knight that she will return to the demon realm to maintain her rule and go on a ritual to renew her right to rule, and asks her to protect Hero during one night when they both sleep with Hero. Elder sister Maid gets a magical ring before she and Chief Maid leave for the demon realm. The Crusader commander is sentenced to death for abandoning Gateway City, but is saved by the White Kingdom. After the Winter Kingdom's success, the White King and Commander conspire to stop them. To deceive young merchant, elder sister Maid uses the magical ring to impersonate the Crimson Scholar. In exchange for his assistance, Hero takes him to the demon realm, where he shows him how the now liberated Gateway City has flourished under the rule of both humans and demons. After meeting Female Magician at the outer library, the Queen enters the ritual chambers, instructing the Queen's head maid to kill her should she lose her sanity. Upon returning to the villa, Female Knight offers herself as a sign of her undying loyalty to Hero, which he reluctantly accepts. With Archer, he rushes to the villa to warn the others and is visited by a church representative who orders him to hand over Crimson Scholar. To keep the Winter Kingdom safe, Hero has elder sister Maid, disguised as the Scholar, handed over to the church to be rescued later by Hero. Because Crimson Scholar's work helped the South be free of Central's influence, the Central Church and Central Nations fabricated heresy charges against her. With the help of noble youngster, a Scholar student, he takes action. An emissary of the church arrives to arrest Scholar, unaware that she is actually elder sister Maid. Then, when elder sister Maid is given the chance to speak, she tells everyone she was once a serf and is accused of heresy, chained, and tortured. On her way to becoming an adult, she tells how she lost most of her family while living as a serf and was saved by their deity, the Spirit of Light. People are insects if they allow others to take away their freedom of choice, but the crowd is moved by her words and stones the emissary and his entourage. The Winter King saves the Scholar and orders the emissary to leave with Female Knight, calling him and the Central Church corrupt, and declares Scholar a saint, putting the Scholar under his country's protection. The emissary flees, vowing vengeance on the Winter Kingdom. A blue-skinned demon has disturbing visions of elder sister Maid, and a mysterious entity laments the current situation. They end serfdom and lower taxes to entice people to move south, and the Lakeside Convent splits from the Central Church to form the true Church of the Light Spirit, with pamphlets and bards spreading their message. Meanwhile, young merchant buys wheat from the central nobles using futures contracts, causing food prices to rise. Fearing food shortages if Central keeps importing, the South imposes export tariffs and taxes. In the human realm, Fire Dragon Princess meets with young merchant to buy salt for the demons, who are running out. So that neither side loses any more blood, Hero asks the Winter King to buy time before the battle. A new army led by the Blue Demon clan has emerged from the Demon Realm's portal and intends to attack from the south. Winter King and Hero learn. His departure allows the Southern Alliance to focus on the incoming Northern invasion, and he unexpectedly meets up with female magician en route. Chief Maid manages to re-enter the Demon Realm, despite having her right arm slashed off by the Queen. His plan to have the Southern nations establish their own currency and trade with the Demon Realm is revealed to Merchant Youngster by Young Merchant and Fire Dragon Princess. Fire Dragon Princess reveals to him that she is an envoy of the demons of Gateway City, revealing her true identity. Forcing their serfs to leave for the Winter, Ice, and Iron nations, the White Knight cavalry attacks the Iron Kingdom from the east. Trained by Crimson Scholar and Female Knight, Warrior Youngster defeats the attack. After teleporting the entire Blue Demon army away, Female Magician instructs Hero to destroy the magic portal linking both realms. In the Demon Realm, Hero discovers that both realms are in the same world, like two sides of a coin. Created by the explosion, Hero finally reaches the Queen, only to be attacked by her possessed self as Female Knight moves forward with her plan to poison the Central Army's horses. Crimson Scholar gives Female Magician instructions on how to develop a smallpox vaccine that might convince Central to make peace with the South. Before the Winter King, the Queen is able to expel the ancient demon kings from her body. Thanks to Hero, the Queen is informed of what has occurred since Chief Maid left the human realm as Hero reattaches her arm. With Warrior Youngster as his ally, Crusader Commander finds the Maid sisters in a printing factory and attempts to kill Elder Sister Maid as Crimson Scholar. There is a lack of food, horses are sick, and the central leaders are squabbling over unclaimed spoils of war instead of attacking the South. On the run from a mercenary captain's cavalry attack on the Southern Army camp, the Central Army is forced to retreat due to the arrival of winter. Back in the Central Nations, the Blue Demons, along with the Central leaders and Central Church, are planning a new crusade against the South. Armed with matchlock firearms designed by one of Scholar's collaborators in the Iron Nation. Retiring from her battle with Hero, the Demon Queen convenes a meeting with other demon leaders, which some demons misinterpret as a declaration of war against humans. While Young Merchant persuades Southern leaders to open trade with the demons, the Alliance supplies potatoes to Central. They are proud of what Elder Sister Maid did,